Hi, it's Jediah, also known as Shirley Jean Wade, um, and also Cherry Wade on Facebook, and Jediah Rays on Facebook, and I basically, have an organization, Alliance War, and an organization for Tigers Only, and also an organization on Everything I Love. These organizations are for black judges that are against the injustice that I've been through. I have been through over 10 unlawful arrests where I was arrested for no reason at all. I basically have I'm sorry. It's just hard for me. I've been through it, for it's been 10 years now, which is its own sentence of me being arrested from state to state for no reason at all, stalked from state to state, all because of Megan Thomas from Dallas, Texas, that put me and my son through this. My son was he was taken from me unlawfully. I don't drink, I don't do drugs. Everyone knows that. I'm a Christian woman. And my child has never been abused in my care, well taken care of, and everyone knows that. But when I was arrested in South Beach, Florida, for no reason at all, they basically told me that if I don't get in these programs, that I could go to prison for 5 years. And, because the police lied and said that I hit them, and I was being arrested for, they said that they were arresting me for resisting arrest, which I had every right to resist arrest because I did not commit a crime. But everybody, the whole beach saw me not hit the police officer because it was in front of Fat Tuesdays. A large crowd was out there in front of Fat Tuesdays, and the police also lied and said in the police reports that it happened in front of Mango's. It did not happen in front of Mango's. It happened directly in front of Fat Tuesdays. And everybody know Jade is my stage name because I sing, and I used to. I had sung a lot at Fat Tuesdays, and also my nickname is Jade, which is also my stage name, and I also go by Jediah as a stage name too. But I act, I sing, I write plays and things like that, and I've done plays about my son and I life story and the injustice that we've been through. The play is basically called Cuffs, and I have another play called When a Church Girl Goes to Jail, and another play called A Child in the System is a Terrible Thing to Waste. The sad thing about this was, this happened in 2017 on Memorial Day, and 5 years ago. And so, for 5 years, I've been going through program after program, where each program told me, if you don't finish these programs, it's going to be, you're going to have to go to prison for 5 years. And I was like, the devil is a lie. God, it's got to, as a God of justice, I know that He, I'm trusting you, Lord, to help me through this. So, but I was told just a couple of weeks ago by a lady that they told me that was a psychiatrist. She told me that, well, it's not 5 years in prison. They actually want to give you 15 years in prison because you have 2 counts of this, which is a lie, because I never would hit a police officer, never. And they basically lied and said that there was no cameras on the beach, which basically there were. It was directly in front of Fat Tuesdays, and it was around 8 p.m. at night, and things like that. And so, they basically they also put me. Not only did they put me in corrections, and followed me from state to state, and had me arrested for no reason at all. But they also put me in state hospital for no reason at all, and they I had just got a threat from a caseworker that said, after they pulled me out of the housing program that was ran by Haitians, that you're going to go to, we're going to have to put you in state hospital because you don't like our housing programs. Well, like I stated before, a woman of my caliber doesn't belong in your housing programs to begin with, and everyone knows that. I've been a counselor for abused children for years, and worked at shelters for pregnant women and children, and worked in organizations like the pregnancy resource centers and the help centers and things like that, and other shelters. And I also had my own, they basically called me the resource queen, because I was always giving people resources and helping people, and very compassionate about that, and also a mandated reporter of abuse, and things like that. And so I just did not belong in the housing programs. I didn't belong in corrections. I never belonged in any of these places, and for them to take me through all this was just such an injustice to me. And it's basically a lion's war.